Look at this guy. He's just flying through my shit now. No regard for anything. The disrespect. Bada bing, bada boom. We are online. Feels good to have plastic products being made. Finally. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Satisfactory playthrough series. In the last episode, we got stuck and we couldn't figure out how to get this train station thing to work, but I racked my brain and couldn't figure it out, and then ended up going online to search and look it up. And finally, we got the damn thing working. So it turns out that the train stations on either end of this, like, just single track were facing the wrong way. So they had, I think they were both facing inward. Yeah, they were pointing in towards the track like that. And I read that the arrow has to be pointing in the direction of the incoming train. So if the train is coming in along the track here, then this station needs to be pointing out that way. So that was it. That was the problem. After I flipped both stations on the two ends around, this thing started working. So our train is now running successfully. Any minute now we will see this beautiful, victorious train coming down the tracks. I think it's making its way right now. Yeah, you can just see it getting slightly bigger and bigger. I promise you, when you're riding this thing, which also I discovered in the last episode, you can jump on top and just get a free ride from this. It feels like it goes so fast. It's a pretty far distance, so, and we know the max speed it can hit is 120 kilometers per hour. I think we tested that when it was fully empty, so I don't know if it goes that fast when it has cargo. But yeah, check this out. Look at my plastic being loaded. We got plastic coming up through here, which I guess pauses during the loading. There it is. Everything just got dumped into there, and then this should start loading again. Yeah, I didn't notice that before. So the belts actually stop loading stuff into it when it moves the cargo box, which is a cool animation. But there you go. Now we have a plastic delivery online. We got that done in the last episode, which was really cool. And today we're going to head to the main base and get our drop-off station fixed up, because right now everything's just being dumped into another freight station or a freight stand, whatever these things are called, freight platforms, but everything is just stored inside of it. So we need to get the plastic to where we need it, which is the assembly center. So we're gonna do that this episode. If you guys enjoy this episode, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Check out the playlist in the description so that you don't miss any of the other episodes. The whole series is in that playlist. I hope you guys enjoy that, and let's get into it. Okay, I'm actually just gonna wait here for the train to come back because I don't want to run down this thing. I want a free ride, like everything in life, you know? So we're gonna wait for the train to come back here, and while we're doing that, I mentioned in the last episode that we are gonna have to add to our power generators. I'm not sure how many we have now, maybe like 4 or 5, but you can see our max consumption is way over our capacity right now, and luckily our consumption doesn't have huge swings. It's still below the capacity, so we have just a little bit of wiggle room there. But pretty soon, once we add, for example, the additional, I don't know if it's manufacturers or assemblers to make the computers, that's going to add a lot more power consumption too. And yeah, we want to get this gray line closer to that blue line, so that's something we need to take care of very soon. I'm thinking maybe we get the computers online first, and once we have the computers being made, then it'll be way easier because we need the computers to make the fuel generators. So we'll wait for that. Now let's grab a nice seat at the front here and rock and roll, baby. Doesn't this look gorgeous? I love how spacious this factory is too. Here we go, free ride. I've never tested jumping while this thing's moving. Oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, that was close. Okay, so it does conserve. Oh no! What the heck was that? That was some interesting physics. So I think we hit that and then bounced all the way back there. I was trying to jump on top. If I just jump straight, I fall back a little bit. Whoa! But if I hold forward and jump, it like propels me forward. It launches me. Okay, that time it didn't. That's strange. It's like conservation of momentum here. So here's our base station. This is the one that we need to work on. And I think we're actually gonna flip the freight platform around so that the belts are going off that side. I wonder if that makes more sense. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but this thing is not symmetric right now. So what we're gonna do first is just extend the platform, because we need like a vantage point. We need to be able to see things. And then we're gonna remove this whole roll. There we go. So this thing should be full of plastic now. What? Wait a minute. Wait, what? Hello? Where's all my plastic? What the heck? Oh, this thing hasn't been offloading, I guess. Well, it is set to an unload station. Why hasn't it been unloading? Is it because there's no belt hooked up to it yet? I didn't pay attention when we first landed. Let's see if we can hook up a belt to it. We'll just send this down as far as we can. Ah, we need plates. All right, I'm just gonna wait to see what happens when the train comes in. I want to see if it's offloading. I mean, clearly it's not, but I want to see if there's even the animation. That must mean that all of the plastic is still on that one freight car. All right, let's just wait and see here before we go grab the plates. Pretty sweet looking rail line though. Very simple, very minimalistic. Here comes the beauty. Oh, is it the physical location? Is it too far up? That would be really interesting. I think it's too far up. Huh, we're gonna have to test this. Let's go ahead and stretch out the platform here. I'm not sure exactly how far this needs to be, but let's just take a guess. Oh no, it needs to be connected. Okay. Well, I think the freight cars are all gonna be... We should be able to just stack these side by side. Ah, we don't have enough parts. Okay, well, let's move this guy at least and put maybe some empty platforms. We just need to find out. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and why can't I build this one? What am I encroaching on? Okay, 2. So that's 3, and then see if we can get the freight platform there and set this up to be an unload. See if this works. It looks like we're still kind of over an open area. Yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully that placement is correct. We'll wait up here where it's safe. Don't stand too close to the tracks, folks. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Come on. Let's see it. Let's see it, baby. Keep it going. Oh, we're almost there. There it is. Okay, come on. Yeah, so that was it. So the position has to be exact. The order matters with respect to the train where you're putting these freight platforms. So there we go. Now all our plastic should be in here. Boom. There it is. There's all our plastic. Okay, well, we figured out that mystery. So we're gonna have to extend the platform downstairs. Might end up looking differently, actually. We might elevate it a bit and then make some ramps that bring it down to ground so that it could just be above whatever stuff we have going on down here. Because these belts are gonna drop from here. So we'll just get that set up first. Right, now we can go get the plates. Behold, in all its glory. We really did a number on this place, huh? All right. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna elevate this, and we'll do a glass one again. Well, maybe we just make it about a sloth's height. Actually, do we want to go over this tree, or we just cut it down? Because we do have a machine like right there. Oh, interesting. That's really cool how it shows. I didn't notice that before. That must be new. But it's showing like the guidelines to where our stuff is up there. Like that looks like the output, like the input to the freight platform. So that it's like a build guide. That's really cool. So yeah, we're gonna need this space. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this guy down. And we're gonna build a bigger glass platform that extends out that away. We're actually gonna make it a bit taller than the sloth. Okay, we got our platform set up. This is gonna be the level that we're gonna drop all the belts to, and then this will be the level that we basically organize everything before shipping it out. So yeah, we need to go upstairs and then get the belt drop for the plastic. All right, make our lives easier by getting on a platform out here. And again, we're just gonna drop this down as far as we can. Oh, it looks like we need to extend the glass. I'll hop down and then connect this to this floor. Actually, This might be okay. All right, here's our plastic line. So we'll run it this way, and I'm not sure. I guess we should build a buffer. Yeah, we should build a buffer. And this level doesn't necessarily have to be the same width as the train level. So let's just make this a bit bigger. All right, here's our train landing station. It's gonna be where all products will be managed. And we can set up a little buffer here for ourselves. Throw that down. And we have our plastic in the base. Beautiful. This level right here is pretty ugly, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do. So if I remove all of this, it actually still leaves the connection there. It's just suspended, which is pretty ugly, but it beats having the platform there. And we need to build one really tall ladder to get to the top so that we can get rid of this thing. So let's do this. All right, now this one's gonna go all the way up. And when I think of a better way to get up and down from these platforms, you'll be the first to know. But for now, I don't see any other way than using these ladders. Okay, there we go. So we're good. Let's hop back down. And now we need to figure out how we're going to get our plastic to the assembly center, and also what we need to make computers. So let's go see. Like I said, I don't even know if it's a manufacturer or an assembler that's required to make computers. So that's the first thing we need to figure out. All right, so here we are on level 6, I think, with these giant manufacturers. This is where we're making our heavy modular frames. And maybe it's time to start expanding rather than building up. I don't know. Or do we just keep going up? This thing is going to be just the tallest skyscraper ever. Yeah, let's just keep it going. We're going to keep going up. So first things first, we're gonna build the next floor up. Oh, this might be tall enough to hit our little ray over here. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's grazing it. Yeah, that was the first time I've touched one of those birdies. That's how you know you're high. Remember when we first landed and we saw that thing and we were just like so awestruck. And then when we saw it fly through that arch, thinking at how high it was. And now look at that. Look at our diving stage that's above the space elevator. We've come a long way. All right, 7th floor to our assembly supercenter is now complete, and we're gonna throw down an assembler here, or maybe first check what it takes to make a computer, since that's kind of important to know. So we are gonna need a manufacturer. Oh man. And we actually need circuits first. So we need to make a floor that's just making circuits, which is gonna be an assembler floor. All right, so we're gonna do that first. Let's throw down some assemblers here. Okay, we need more cabling, and luckily we have no shortage of that. We might actually be able to just get it from this building. We can remember where they're going to. Aha, here. And we need room. Well, I guess we don't need that many. One thing that's for sure, it's a pain in the ass climbing all these ladders. We need to get creative, and I've been saying it forever. We need a hypertube system. All right, here's 4. Oh, we're being flown through. I feel violated. How many do we make per minute? 7.5. That's a lot of circuits. Okay, so we're gonna need plastic up here and the copper sheets, which we already have a line of copper sheets coming into this building somewhere down here. No, we don't. I lied. That was a complete lie. The copper sheets are inside of this container here, and that now needs to be routed up this building, which is going to be quite tricky. Let's see, maybe we can just join the line here. Let's try to do that. Or we're going to make a stacked line here. We need rods. We're just missing all kinds of materials today. Okay, so we can stack them until here and then branch off with some lifts. I don't think we're gonna, this is way too tight of a turn. By the way, what's in all of these? Just a ton of excess wires and cable, which I feel like we don't need. Okay, we're gonna relay out this buffer. So we're just gonna turn this and then have 2 back-to-back boxes, I think. Okay, so now the new buffer set up, we're just gonna run the belt up to the 7th floor now. I think I'm just going to use a level 1 belt for now, and then later we can see if we need something else. Oh no, this angle's totally messed up. Okay, we need this to be at a right angle. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? All right, we need to extend this platform. There we go. Oh, but then this is gonna be floating, isn't it? I mean, that looks like a right angle. Let's see if this thing's more perpendicular. No, it's still at an angle. Or are my eyes messing with me? Actually, I think it might be okay. Let's just go with it. So, oh wait. Okay, so that's the copper. And now we need to get the plastic over here. All right, and this is just gonna be a ghetto ass straight conveyor belt all the way, because we don't have anything cooler to do it with. We ain't got no drones yet, so we're doing it the old fashioned way. Now the tricky part, again, trying to get this perpendicular. See how that works for us. Oh crap, that's probably too close. Unless, yeah, we should turn this around. There we go. Wouldn't it be nice to have an undo button? I think that's enough space in between. Yes, yes. Beautiful. Yes. Okay, we've got both products now. What is it with these 3 ladders just ending at the same spot? That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Completely redundant. Not sure what the point of that is. All right, here we are. Here we are. Let's connect our lifts. Yes, perfect. Where's the other one? There it is. Gorgeous. Okay. I think we can do a nice little 2-splitter stack here. We'll just move it back a little like that. Yeah, so it is on a different grid system, so it kind of looks funny. Well, that's the best we can do with keeping it straight. Even this thing is aligned kind of funny. Okay, there you go. Everything is hooked up now. I'm not sure about the load balancing. We'll figure that out in a bit. We might have to change belts to level 2s or something. Plastic, we need 30 per minute, so times 4, that's 120. So definitely for the plastic, we need to go to a level 2 belt. But let's just get these online and hook everything up to power. Look at this guy. He's just flying through my shit now. No regard for anything. The disrespect. Getting his slimy wings all over my product. My premium product. Alright, we had to grab some wire, but we're good now. Bada bing, bada boom. We are online. Oh, it feels good. Feels good to have plastic products being made. Finally! It was a long time coming, but here it is. Read 'em and weep 'em, folks. We're gonna switch all of this to level 2s. Yeah, and I don't think we're even producing enough plastic. We're definitely going to have to go and beef up our plastic production. Luckily, we have the capacity to do so, because if you remember, we're only using one of our extraction wells. We have plenty of room to get our second extraction well up and running, and that would basically either double our plastic production or allow us to make the rubber on that side as well. And am I remembering correctly that we unlocked a Mach 2 pipe? So we can overclock our oil extractor. If we overclocked our oil extractor, we could double our oil output, and that would allow us to make way more plastic. Also, these frames are being produced awfully slow. It's a rod shortage. So yeah, in the last episode I mentioned that we need to go ahead and make a fully dedicated rod production facility, and then a fully dedicated plate production facility for iron. So that's still something we need to work on. There's just so many things, it's never ending. We need to do that and the power upgrade that I was describing before. Lots of big projects. I'm surprised that our computer isn't just dying from rendering all of this. It's madness. There's just so much on the screen and so many moving parts too. You know what this game needs? It needs Tesla coils. It needs those giant Tesla coil antennas that can just radiate power everywhere. So we could have wireless power and not worry about all this cabling. Wouldn't it be nice if we had Tesla cables, Tesla coils? Okay, that was the end of the Mach 2 replacements. Now we have Mach 2 everywhere, and tons of plastics building up there. Very nice. So, wow, I didn't realize the top floor of our assembly supercenter is basically on par with our train station as well as the level 1 diving board here. A nice little stop on my way to the assembly supercenter. So here we are. We got plastic to our assembly supercenter. We're making the first circuit boards in our lifetime. And in the next episode, we will get the computers online. We now have the precursors for that. We have everything we need. We got the plastic and the circuit boards being produced. So in the next one, we will get the computers up and running. We didn't get to it in this episode because I forgot that we had to make circuit boards, but now that's all taken care of. And I think we're actually producing way more than we actually need, but I don't know. We'll see once we get the manufacturers up for the computers. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.